our daily COVID-19 report for the state of Ohio. Uh, we also need to remind ourselves of some, shall we say, some questionable practices on the part of the governor's office in Ohio regarding COVID-19 deaths. And that is, in February of this year, 2021, the governor's office came out and said, oops, we undercounted deaths by close to 4,000 in the fourth quarter. And the first thing that's interesting, they seem to never have a problem counting cases. The problem only seems to be with deaths. Okay, so where does this leave us? Well, and rather than go back and fixing the fourth quarter numbers, they just added those missing 4,000 deaths on the February 11th, 12th, and 13th. Of course, it just completely blows the rest of the numbers for the month out of the water. So what I do is I take this and I replace these with the average number of deaths per day. Okay, and this is what the average 3 days look like, and you can see it's a much better fit to the data before and afterwards. Okay. And this is what the data. Well, the red line is a 14-day moving average. Oh, one other thing about the governor's office. Sometime in March, they decided to go from a 7-day reporting cycle for deaths and deaths only, and a to a 5-day reporting cycle for deaths only. And of course, if that's not enough, it's not. It doesn't appear to always be the same 5 days. Okay, but nonetheless, the trend is still our friend. And we had a long downward trending pattern in COVID-19 deaths in Ohio, clear up through September, through July. Then we had another big spike up here. Okay, let's see. So let's save this as an image. Something I got to see here. Okay, so why does the X and Y labels and the title so much smaller than it should be? Hmm, kind of curious, huh? Nonetheless, you can see this long declining pattern in deaths all the way up to July. Then we had this big spike up here. Okay. Oh, I didn't run the whole thing. Let's see something here. So let's go down here then. Daily cases, we can see we had a long declining pattern in the spring for cases also before they had to climb back up to here. So that concludes the report for the state of Ohio for today. Oh, okay, let's take a look at Portugal here. What?
So I'm going to go ahead and commit.
Okay.
All right.
So that concludes the report for the Buckeye State for today. We'll see you all. See you back in a minute with the reports for Portugal.